Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Conostip and this is going to be part 55 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And down here in Iberia, my two armies, which had conquered Iberia, are now marching on Carthago Nova because this is where they're going to be retraining their armies. Here is where I have a pagan religious building that's going to be giving my troops +3 experience. So this seems to be a good place to retrain my soldiers. And then these armies, my intentions are to eventually use them against North Africa. I'm looking at Tingi right now. We will see if the Scipii take it back. I kind of doubt it. And if they don't, then I can maybe swoop in and take it with those two armies. Just so that I have a foothold in North Africa. Currently in Carthago Nova, I am gathering together an army that is going to be picked up by this fleet and this general, so it couldn't just Bolanas. They're going to be sailing on the last Carthaginian settlement here in Palma, and we can take that eventually as well. We have troops coming on over from Cordoba. I did train up some artillery, the Scorpions, and some Arjo Auxilia. I thought I had some... Do I not have any onagers? I thought I did. Did I not? Train onagers.
Orders. Ready to sail.
Huh. That would have been an intelligent thing for me to train up for an attack on a settlement that at least has the tier 3 walls, if not larger. So I'm not sure.
Sir.
Yeah, I must have forgotten to do that. That's a kind of a strange omission there. That would have been useful because, yeah, the Scorpion is, like, cool, and I'm looking forward to using it for sure. It doesn't do any damage against walls, like, none. Not even, like, the tier 1 or tier 2 walls. It is just an anti-personnel weapon, so I'm looking forward to using it, but, yeah, it would have been nice to have some onagers to go up against these walls here, and, I mean, it'll be fine. I can still... I'm sure I will be fine. I know they have an army outside. Like, they have at least one... I keep forgetting. I keep like spying on them and then going back. They at least have one army outside of the walls, so maybe I can draw out the garrison as well. So we will see how that goes. And then up here in Central Europe, I am advancing on the Germans. The Germans did push me back from Damme. Currently, the Senate has assigned me a mission of taking Damme. And it was, yeah, they kicked my ass. I got beaten back. The army is currently back in Bordesholm, licking its wounds. The general died. It was a real disaster. Yeah, don't fight barbarians in the snow if you can help it. Yeah, so in addition to kicking my ass, they also have reinforcements on the way, heading over from Vicus Gothis, so let's actually pop on over and let's just see what you have. Okay, all we can see is one unit of Axemen, so not super useful. Can we maybe move you around and can we get more information? No, we cannot. Okay. What about you? I wonder if the Navy can spy better than the diplomat. Nope, that's not how that works. Alright. Well, what we can do with this Navy, I was going to use them to transport this army around Damme to attack further into the Germanic territory. But it's going to take a while before that army is ready to go, so what I can do instead is just go, let's just blockade a port here. Even though I am making good progress against the Germans, I've taken 3 of their settlements, Trier, Magantiacum, and Bordesholm, and Patapavadorum was the Britain's settlement, so yeah, just the 3 settlements so far I've taken out the Germans. Still, like the fact that they still have 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements, like that's, yeah, they conquered some territory in this campaign. So I need to like remind myself to use my navies like this to cut off their, whatever income they have so they can't keep reinforcing and keep training soldiers if I can help it at all. So that's an idea there. Also, having an assassin go into their settlements and start sabotaging their buildings doesn't seem like the worst idea. I have spies heading out. That is an idea. Or I can also just hunt down this diplomat here. 2 influence. Yeah, I'll think about it. What's the chances of you getting inside of here? 75%? Okay, well, for now, I have another army in the way. They're going to be attacking this small force outside, if they're still there. Maybe I can draw out that garrison of Damme. And then I'm also thinking about bringing you in as well. Your army's not finished, you don't have any archers, and your cav is also not as strong as I would like it to be. But, I mean, I got my ass kicked. And they still have a unit of Barbarian Noble Cav in addition to their Factionaire, so... Yeah, those are the two units that I think did a lot of damage to me. I can't remember if there's a second unit of Barbarian Noble Cav that I killed, maybe? I would like to think that. What I could do here, I got the money, so I could just train up some mercenaries. Barbarian mercenaries. Honestly, like, you know, it's a funny thing, because this is a unit that gets trashed a lot, like trash-talked, I feel like. But, I mean, I don't remember, you know, really being too disappointed in the performance of this unit. They have an 8 attack, and even though it doesn't say anything about a spear bonus here, they do have a +4 attack bonus against Cav, so like they do have that. So that brings them up to an attack of 12 against Cav. Like that's not bad. And a defense of 11 also isn't the worst. The recruitment cost obviously is like a lot. You know, that's just how it is with the mercenaries in this game, is that it's always pretty exorbitant. But you know, for getting a unit that's available immediately, like I kind of understand. So defensive of 11. And they have a war cry too, you know. Like I just did a video. I finally like found out how war cry works. So I did a video about it. It's somewhat intricate. It's more intricate than I think that some people suspected. There is a 4-second charge up, and then it like charges up over like a 10-second total time period, and then it like lasts for a total of 40 seconds, including the charge up period. So you can kind of get a max of 30 seconds. At the highest charge, but it's you're not always going to get that time to do that. Sometimes you have to charge after like 4 seconds, and you're not going to get the total buff from the charge, but it, you know, it's still quite decent, and it buffs the attack speed. It doesn't buff the morale, or it doesn't buff any like the attack stats, for instance. It doesn't buff those. It buffs up the attack rate of the unit itself. So. Yeah, war cry. It's good. It's a good feature to have, and yeah, it's a funny thing. Like, yeah, barbarian mercenaries. I just feel like people really trash them, and I you know, I've used them, and I look at their stats, and I just think, yeah, I don't know, they look fine. You know, they look fine to me. Yeah, may charge without orders. That is annoying. That's an annoying one. I find it's funny because that also existed in medieval Total War, where the knights were impetuous, and then there were other units as well that had this as well, like crazy fanatic units and like undisciplined units would have it. But I felt like in medieval, units weren't that fast, so you could kind of catch it and like bring it back in line. But in this game, the units are so freaking fast that like they can charge out and you're like, oh my god, you're already in combat. There's nothing I can do. So this is like more annoying. What I'm trying to say is this is more annoying to me in this game than it was in medieval. They may charge without orders. I keep forgetting that my Desert Cav in the Egyptian campaign have this trait, and it's like really messes me up. I'm like, oh my god, that's not, don't like charging phalanxes. That's like, god no, there goes a unit of Cav. Like it's just an instant deletion, you know. And maybe that's another reason why it's more annoying to me in this game than in medieval, because you get the wrong engagement and a unit will be deleted, whereas in medieval you could kind of like, you get the wrong engagement and they can still kind of like stick it out for a little while. But no, not in this game. You get like Cav on, you know, spears or pikes. It's just, oh, they're gone. They're all dead. So you know, this is an annoying trait for sure. But yeah, combat bonus in woods and snow, so that's a +3 attack. You know, so you know, again, like add that to this. So it's 11, and then with the 4, it's 15 attack. Like if they're fighting in snow against Cav, like yeah, it's good. You know, it's good. So yeah, I do not mind hiring them, and I have the money for it, so why not? Let's just get these guys going so that I can press the attack on Damme. Maybe I can even use this army as a like an AI army too, if we get like a 2v1 or something like that. Yeah, unless if they want to attack me here. In fact, I think I'm in... I don't know if I'm in ambush stance. I might be, because I'm in the woods there. So if they wanted to move out of Damme, same with this. Like I might also be in ambush stance here as well. Interesting. If they move out, they might get ambushed. I've been wanting to do that this entire campaign. I've been wanting to make use of that. It feels a bit harder playing as the Romans because a lot of times when you're attacking a settlement, you have like a Senate, like a timer. You know, they give you a mission to attack a settlement, and you're like, oh well, I got nine turns left, which is a long time, sure, but you also like don't want to spend too much time just kind of waiting around, hoping that they leave the settlement. Eventually you gotta go and get some stuff done. So let's see. It's tempting to hunt down this diplomat, but what would be more useful for my assassin? Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about heading out with my spies and then maybe infiltrating a settlement and damaging some infrastructure. That's kind of what I'm thinking would be more useful. Moving on, Narbo Martius has now grown, and is this a large? Yeah, it's a large city now. That's the final tier, correct? It goes huge, then large, right? 24,000. Well, unfortunately, I just put in for a blacksmith, so it's going to be 2 turns before that's finished, and then I can start building the Imperial Palace. I suppose, yeah, I don't want to queue that up right now because that's going to be taking up 6 grand that I could be spending now, so yeah, they're going to be suffering some public order, I imagine, but we will have to deal with that and try to remember to put that in when the time comes. And let's see here, Lemon Proconsul's Palace and any troop producing buildings? No, just money and fun stuff. And yep, a lot more soldiers. I'm just producing soldiers wherever I can. I got this army heading down here to hunt down these brigands. So they will get there not this turn, but the next turn. That looks okay. And let's go ahead and move this fleet. They come on over. I keep like looking around for those. Gosh, I thought I had onagers, but yeah, nope. I guess not. No onagers for me.
Fleet ready.
Didn't build them here. No, they're not here. Nope. I have ballistas. Nope, no onagers. That's okay. It'll be fine. And then yeah, you just get a little bit closer. And you as well. So now I think that, let's see here, I can probably pick up. So you're here, you're ready to go. Is this army ready to go? I have my early legionaries, yep. 4, and then I think I want one more auxilia. Cav, yep, that all looks good. Pop them in the boat, and then light auxilia, yes. And then I just want my archers, which are on this boat. And one more auxilia, so yeah, let's do that. Auxilia here, and are you guys gonna be okay? Yes, you are. And yeah, that should be fine. Now, I think, so I'm still a little bit confused on how many armies can fit on how many boats. It seems like no matter how many boats are in a fleet, only one army can be transported by a fleet, no matter how many boats. So like an army could be transported by 1 boat, or it could be transported by, 20 boats. But yeah, if you wanted to transport more than one army, you would need to like split your fleet up into multiple fleets, right? That's my understanding. So if I want to bring along this Scorpion, I should probably keep it on this boat, for instance, and just bring these Archer Auxilia onto this fleet. That's my understanding. I could be wrong there, but I think that's sort of what I discovered by now. And are you guys going to be okay? Low taxes. So we got to bump up these yearly races by a bit. And the Awesome Temple of Jupiter is going to be helping out with this, so we don't have to be doing this for too much longer, hopefully. We might have to recruit some more gosh darn peasants, I suppose. Yeah, more peasants down here in Cordoba. And what else can I build after the awesome Temple of Jupiter that's going to help out Cordoba? Sewers would be nice. I mean, I want the mines. You know, that's what I want. But yeah, keeping the people happy here is going to be important. Yeah, arena can help as well. You know, it gives the base 5% happiness. So, does the cavalry building that I have that allows for the races, does that give a base happiness, or is it just that it allows me to hold races in the first place? Alright, I must have missed it. Where is it? Army Barracks, Market, Royal Palace, Highways, Catapult Range, Dockyard. Here we go. So yeah, there's no base happiness. It just allows for races to be held. Got it. Whereas the arena does have a base. It does have a base happiness. And does that grow with each upgrade to the arena? I would imagine so. Let me double check. I have one of those buildings over here, which is going to be the... I thought I had it in Mediolanium. Because I can... Yeah, Amphitheater. There we go. Yeah, it does go up. So the base happiness does go from 5 to 10, and then the third tier, I'm assuming it would be a 15%. So yeah, I might just have to go with the arena line here in Cordoba just to help out in any way that I can. Also, like, bringing down a governor that has high influence just to keep this place happy might be a good idea. Yeah, that's worth keeping in mind. Alright, now spies. You guys can... Okay, so the Skippy, I did put it under siege. And are they going to make... Oh god, I don't know if they're going to make it. That's a lot of Libyan mercenaries, and that's not a good troop. They do have some Principes and some early legionaries. Mercenary hoplites, sure, but... I mean, this... I mean, look, it's not the greatest, but like, this is kind of a lot here, so... Yeah, I don't see it happening. 7 turns, I mean... What do they have here? Oh, they got some legionary cavalry. All right, that's chunky. Chunky. Yeah, I guess you hang out. Like, you stay by here in case I ever want to use you to infiltrate. And then, yeah, just start giving me some vision on these areas. I want to know what's in the neighborhood. Yeah, there's a lot of land over here to cover. Up here around Damme, the small army of just 2 units did march on over the bridge. So I don't know if my unit or my army was hidden, possibly, and you know, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they thought they could march out here. I can't advance over the bridge with them standing here in front of me. So I'm not going to go for a... Yeah, they must be hidden. They must be, because they haven't moved yet this turn, and they're in that little crouched stance. So, we have vision now on this army. Chosen Archer Warband, Screeching Women, axes and 2 skirmishes, and Barbarian Peasants. So no cav. No cav and no scary axe units, like the Chosen Axes. That's okay, that's fine. I think that's, you know, beatable, I suppose. It's gonna be the 4 or the, you know, 3.5 Chosen Archers in this army. That's substantial, that's a good unit. Yeah, not a bad army, honestly. So I'm going to want to 2v1 these forces for sure. So let's get rid of this army first, I suppose. Yeah, let's just sweep them up. Spear Warband, axes. Let's just clear them out. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to fight them in the woods, but here they are. Sort of, like, they're almost in an opening there, but still, I wonder... I would kind of think that they would still get their fighting in the woods bonus by being where they are. And without having any archers in this army, I can't necessarily force them to come fight me on my own terms. They can just sit there if they want, but you know what? I got dogs. So I might just send the dogs in after the skirmishers and then throw a bunch of javelins and peel them at the spear warbands, perhaps? I really like it when the units step aside and create a path for the men to walk through. It's such a neat inclusion in this game. And the dogs are gonna go on in. So they're running up. So I'll send my infantry right behind them. And are they gonna be able to get away? No, they're just gonna stand there and take it. Oh, those are axemen. Oh, poor dogs. Poor. Oops. The axes are probably gonna do just fine at fighting off those dogs. Oops. I was wondering. I was like, man, yeah, those skirmisher warband are really like okay taking this fight. And yeah, it's because they have axes. I mean, they are losing men, but yeah, those poor dogs. At this point, we can run our light auxilia up here. Let's see, axes. Kind of wanted to send my general in after these guys. Yeah, don't waste javelins on. I don't want to just hit them and throw at them. Yeah, and then Cav can like go after that dude. And that was it. Sweet. Yeah, and the battle. We lost
This is a heroic
four guys. No shit. Was that my general's bodyguard? Well, I will take it. Wait, no, damn. They're gonna get it. Oh, what was I thinking? They just got away. Man, I don't know what I was thinking. I just completely had a brain fart. I should have ran them down. Alright, well, barbarian turn card, +1 command when fighting against barbarians. Yeah, that's too bad. Do they, yeah, are they like, yes, where'd they go? Are they in here? That's probably them. Spear warband and axes at the end. Yeah, gosh, what was I thinking? My goodness. It was a weird little brain fart there. Alright, well, let's just hop on the bridge and then we can jump on them from both sides of both of these armies and finish the job. We have ourselves a Germanic spy hanging out in my territory, or actually it's still technically their territory, but he is here, and can we kill him? 4 eyeballs worth of experience. My assassin, I mean, he has what? He has six eyeball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. What is your chances? Can you kill this guy, or would it be a waste of your 37? I feel like that would be I feel like that'd be a wasting him. I don't like his chances of succeeding there. 50% and higher seems reasonable. You know, but these guys are just, like, they're such investments, you know, so wasting them just doesn't feel right. It's something that I'm starting to learn. Maybe if I like just get his experience up by killing like a Germanic captain. 85% chance, and so like, yeah, it's an interesting thing. Like, this does nothing to the Germanic army itself, I believe. It's just a captain. It's not like an actual hero or character or anything like that. So it doesn't do anything to them. It might get rid of the one guy from the unit. Let me check that actually. Does it just get rid of the one guy? So who's their general? The Chosen Archer Warband? Is that their captain? Maybe. So he has 81 men, and if I were to kill him, does he actually go away? 85% chance. It looks like he's still there. So yeah, mission success. I got him. And trait increase +2 and retinue expands +2. So what are you up to now? Holy shit, he gained a lot from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. You gained 3 points of experience from killing a captain. Wow, that was so worth it. My goodness. Huh. So yeah, I wonder what your chances. So yeah, 56% chance of killing this spy now. I can't do it in this turn, but let's just come down here. Maybe he will still be visible. I'm not. That's another thing I don't know. Is like, do they? It's like he's visible probably because he's around that watchtower. No, that's his watchtower. He's just visible because I have spies nearby, perhaps. So he's probably not going to be visible in the next turn. He's probably going to move out of sight of my spies. Actually, well, no. Do my watchtowers, like, track enemy agents? it would make sense that they do, but I don't know if that's how that... Yeah, I don't know. I know that agents can be found by characters' ancillaries and their traits. You know, they can have like personal security and public security traits that can catch enemy agents or make them discoverable, actually. And I would, you know, imagine that agents and spies and assassins can also spot enemy agents. I don't know about diplomats. I don't know if they can spot enemy agents, and I don't know if watchtowers can either. So yeah, there's some mysteries to that here. So yeah, I don't know. I would like to...
Killer waiting for
You know, I'd like to kill him if I can. If anything, to get more experience from my assassin. That would be kind of cool. Moving on, I have now a new member to the family here, Marcus Aemilius. You're going to be down here, so 2-star general, not bad. Rather lazy, not good. Confident in defense, okay, so 3 stars when he's defending, and strict as well. +1 to unrest, but then 5% bonus to popularity with the Senate, and +2 to law. And you're down here in Massilia, okay. Is there any corruption down here? There's not. So putting you somewhere where there's corruption would be not a bad idea, just to kind of reduce that that corruption with your law. That would be nice. There's no corruption down here either. There is down here, 521. Putting you in Carthago Nova is not the worst idea. 539 here in Scalabus, Asturga is 621. Yeah, maybe putting him in Iberia, and then what about up here, and then in these settlements? Jesus, 846 in Londinium. Jesus, I think I want to put him there. 604 in Ibericum. 902 in Deva. Oh my god, I'm losing so much money up there. And yeah, that's tough. So like Deva is one of the places that I kept the Sacred Grove of Andrasta for that +1 experience. Honestly, I'm starting to think, like, I'd rather have the money. Because Terra has the +2 experience. You know, like, I don't need both places. I don't think. What do you have here in Ibericum? I think I built, yeah, Jupiter here. Yeah, just going Jupiter for that law bonuses seems pretty good. I think I'm going to start just bringing you up. On the way, what you can do
General.
is you can bring this Arcani and then maybe assist in this battle, perhaps?
Forward. No more.
We have ourselves...
Sir. Imperator. Sir.
Oh, you guys aren't going to make it. Oh, you guys could come over on this side.
Move out. Orders.
But then, yeah, he's not going to
General.
assist in this battle.
General.
That's okay. He doesn't need to. We're not going to need him. Let me just finish going through these. Domitia has passed away. Trait increase. Yeah, Marcus Aemilius. We already met him. Manius Tuditanus, social drinkers, the +1 command. You are down here in Mediolanium. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be commanding an attack anytime soon. It's pretty quiet down here. Trait decrease. Oh, I never noticed that there's like decreases here. Oh. Oh, I wonder. Huh. So was there like a social drinking trait that had gone higher than this, and now it's going, like he's been hanging out with Bacchus too long, and now it's going lower? Yeah, I guess yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that that's how that worked. Then drinking companion here for Quintus Tuditanus. And this is going to be you in Batavium. Did I eventually... I think I did respec here. And I started going Bacchus? Correct, yeah. Because I was going series because I was trying to rush 2 archers like way back in the day. And then I switched to Bacchus because I didn't need the pop growth. And yeah, that's why he is getting those drinking traits there. And it's a little like give and take, right? Influence is good, losing command is bad, so yeah, there's some give and take there. Retinue expands for Decimus Minucius, and it is going to be the Priest of... is that what he got? Priest of Ceres? Yeah, management and farming output. That works. Yep. And Legion Barracks and Evenum. So now I can train my early legionaries there. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I decided I need more places that can train legionaries, and so I need to start expanding my barracks building projects, especially in areas which are going to be looking to be my front lines at some point. Evenum is going to be like a prime location, you know, it's surrounded on two sides by Brudii territory, so yeah, getting the barracks going there is going to be a good idea. Any more barracks or stables or anything like that? No, just economy stuff? Good. Economy stuff is... It's all good. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. Alright, well for now, well, let's take a peek around. So up here, pretty quiet. Yeah, nothing moved. That's fine. You're moving around. Who are you? Nothing too scary. I'm not seeing any of the Barbarian Noble Cav, so I'm wondering... I wonder if they can't train them anymore. Did I take... like the settlement that they were training them at? Maybe it was Trier? Maybe? Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well let's fight this. Let's get a little warm-up scrap. You are going to be in reinforcement range, and then... I mean, I imagine they'll just run away. Yeah, that's classic. Can we get them? Yes, we can. And Barbarian Peasants, and 3 Warband, and some Barbarian Cavalry. Let's run them down. It turns out they're going to be fighting right up a gosh darn mountain, so that is not ideal at all, but we may be able to get around them here. Let's see. We can come up to the left and we will see how responsive they are. We have found ourselves at the red line, but we're still kind of fighting uphill here. We're not exactly on even ground. So I'm going to be bringing my infantry closer to the line and bringing my cav on the left wing a little bit back so that I can get my archers in range and try to, I want my infantry to be sort of as level with their main body as I can. And the cav can sort of hang in the rear. We actually were able to turn the tables on them a little bit here, and it looks like we're kind of on even ground. It almost looks like they are on the downhill from us, but I think we're just on both sides of sort of this little lip here. So let's just kind of come over to the side here. They're taking shots from my archers, and Velites can get back. Peasants want to charge on in, that is fine. And let's get can we get Cav on the side? Oh, it's gonna be a little weird here. And let's get our elite town watch around to the sides here, and maybe they can charge on in. And ooh, this is kind of fun. So Warband think they have a good matchup against my Cav, right? Well, I'm backed up by Arcani. Surprise! Oh, that's fun. Yeah, because they can like hide anywhere, so look at that. That's awesome. That is so cool. That is so freaking cool. That's interesting. That kind of reminds me of the tactic that Julius Caesar used at Pharsalus against Pompey's army. Yeah, pretty neat stuff, where he sort of like basically hid a wing of his infantry behind his cavalry. And it looks like their general wants to come on in. He's thinking about it. And let's get our... Where is our Arcani? Come back up over here. And yeah, Cav, come back over here as well. Yeah, that was fun. Let's just go. Let's just get our lines redrawn here. And let's try to get our Cav up here. See, in this case, my guys aren't even hidden yet. They're still moving. But the Warbands still know what their matchup is. They know it's against Cav. You know, they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves, so they're going on in, and they're going to get struck by a bunch of angry Arcani. So let's go back and run them down. Nice, nice, nice. And let's just move up here. Barbarian Cavalry want to just hang out in front of my army and get struck by javelins and archers, and that is fine by me. These Warband can't decide what they want to do. They've just watched 2 other Warband get lured in by Cav and get massacred by Arcani, so they're starting to like get wise to it. They're thinking, maybe let's not charge the cavalry, but can they help themselves? they might not be able to help themselves. They know what their matchup is. It's against Cav. They understand it very well, and they might. Nope, that's it. They're getting shot. that's when they go, and we're out of here. All right. Do archers have range on these barbarian Cav? Yes, they do, and yes, they do. So, yep, they're gonna be taking shots to the face, and this battle should be over shortly.
The enemy
That'll do.
true virtue.
That'll do. So I did lose 10 men, and I killed an even 400.
Is clearly our victory.
Yes, it is. It is clearly our victory.
Victory!
Let's drop a save and retinue expands. So barbarian turncoat +1 command when fighting against barbarians. Wonderful. Titus Marina. Man, you're still 0 stars, eh? Yeah, gambler. Gambler, disinherited. You know what? You're just gonna be hunting down brigands. That is fine. And there's, you know what? Got some more brigands for you to hunt down. So you have purpose. You have a purpose.
Move out.
And then yeah, you're gonna move north.
Sir.
Yeah, and then these guys, I suppose,
Imperator.
move them northeast as well. Yeah, so this navy cannot support any more units despite the fact that it has a lot more boats in it. So we're just going to be transporting the Scorpion via boat.
Aye, Captain.
And yeah, let's go.
Ready to sail.
Well, let's go. Let's start sailing
Move to
on
meet it,
Palma.
sir. Ready to sail.
And I think we can move right on in. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's move these peasants out for a minute. You guys can hang out. Harrius the Killer, move right back in. And yeah, you're 66. It's getting close for you. So let's get these guys going. Let's do. No, we don't need peasants right now. Let's just train up as many guys as possible. And yeah, they should be ready to go relatively soon. Unless I don't know. We can train up. Yeah, the Cav units, that's fine. Early legionaries, yeah, that's okay. Yep, we're fine. Yep, we're fine there.
Imperator.
It's nice now to have these two armies that are full strength, moving on from Trier and Magantia come, and they can choose their adventure. They can go Vicus Gothi. They can choose Vicus Marcomanni. I would imagine that I'm going to keep them together. There is a German army that I did already point out earlier. I looked at him, and he. You know, he's 69. I don't think he's going to be around for much longer. But I do have an assassin here that... Where did he go? Where does he go? He maybe can make his way over and kill him if he's still around. By the time I get on over there, I lost track of that German spy, you know, as it goes. Yeah, it seems like... Yeah, they're like visible for one turn, and that's it. They're like gone, so... It can be difficult to make... you know, use of those opportunities to kill them when they do pop up. So I guess, yeah, I'll just keep marching on here. And we will march in this general direction, and we will decide which way we want to go once we get up there. And then I suppose, is it time to go here? I think so. I do want to bring in... I trained up an early legionary in Patava Vodorum, and you can kind of go here. And then... I suppose we should be attacking this army and then drawing them out. So maybe come here? No, that's not gonna work. Why didn't that work? Path blocked. No, I get it. I see the settlement, but like, why couldn't I go around it? There's a zone of control, I suppose. So now if I attack this army, he's not going to reinforce, even though he's on the other side of the settlement. It's not like a settlement battle, it would be a draw out kind of deal. I don't know. What I could do is just put him right next to Publius Paterculus. Paterculus. Yeah, I could put you just right next to him, so just to make sure, like, if they attack us, then we at least fight together. Yeah. That's
March!
probably the way. Like, they're definitely going to reinforce each other, right? Yeah. So, we will see. We will see what they want to do. And Tertius Emilius has made his way all the way from Britain to bring his 4-star command Chadhood over to Bordesholm to replace the fallen general of this army that's still licking its wounds. It's close to being finished? Maybe? Yeah, I mean, they're going to be ready to roll out, essentially. Yeah, I guess I can't... Can I train these Cav? Yeah, they're being retrained. Yes, I can. Yeah, I suppose. Like...
Aye, Captain.
We can basically...
Aye, Captain.
Bring these...
Aye, Captain.
This fleet on over. And you guys can hang out here.
Aye, Captain.
And then just pick these guys up once they're done, yeah.
Imperator.
Yeah, we can train up another unit of peasants just to make sure we got those bodies coming on over. And do you need to be retrained? You're probably fine. Yeah, just hang out outside of the settlement for now. The bad news is if they decide to attack us, they will be fighting in the wind. Shoot. Actually, I don't know. Does next turn's... If they attack, it's going to be in this weather or next turn's weather? I don't know. I think that the player's turn happens before the AI's turn does. So if they attack, it would be in this weather, I think? Well, let's find out, I guess. Let's see if they even decide to attack. And yes, they are attacking, and it does look like it is going to be in the summertime. So that is nice. They are attacking Lucius Nasica. This is the army that I wanted to control in the first place, so I'm happy about that. This is the actual army that has archers in it, so that's why I wanted that. Publius Patroclus does have the mercenaries, so I'm kind of okay with just letting him be run by the AI. And let's just kind of take another peek at these armies here. So this army, not too scary. Chosen Archer Warband is the scariest unit there. And then this is the army that's like kind of chunky, right? It does have the Factionaire, it does have the Barbarian Noble Cav, it has the 4 or the 3.5 Chosen Archers, which is substantial, it really is. And then of course the Screeching Women, can't forget them. Ooh, it does have another unit of Barbarian Noble Cav. I missed that. Yeah, okay, that's important to know. That would have been a really shocking surprise to see another unit. So yeah, that's three units of heavy cav. Scary stuff. This is going to be a decent army, but at least we're not fighting in the snow this time, so let's get into it. And yeah, I do want to make sure that the AI is controlling that army, just to, you know, have some fun.
You know me. I am a true Roman of the old style. I believe in discipline, dignity, and duty. I believe that Rome has a destiny to rule the world. I also believe that we have a destiny that starts afresh here. Do not fear these Germans. They may be good fighters, but they die just like other men. If we win here today, we do far more than just defeat an army. If we win, we take a city from the enemy. We weaken them. We take their riches, their holy places, their lands, their women folk. But the winning, that is for you to do. Are you men enough for the task? We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. On this field, we have the benefit of greater numbers. It is one we would do well not to squander. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. The portents are bad, my friends, but I do not care. I know that I have brave men at my back, and only the enemy in front of me. There is little to fear, as help is coming. Within the day, another army of ours will arrive for this battle. And before we start, just remember, they are more scared of us, true Romans to a man, than we are of them.
my reinforcements are going to be arriving from the right, and where are the enemy reinforcements coming from? Right behind them, perhaps? Looks like they're off in that direction, actually, according to the mini-map. So, I suppose, by the looks of it, the German reinforcements are going to be hitting my reinforcements before I get around to it. So let's focus on just sweeping this army up right here, so that then we can move on to assist our reinforcing army. Axemen, Screeching Women, Peasants, Skirmish Warband, 2 of those, and then the Chosen Archers in the back. Alright. So they're advancing on us, so I have to imagine that they will be in range of our archers soon enough. And I'm trying to see what my reinforcing army is going to do. It looks like they're not necessarily rushing to meet that other army, which is good. It's important that they don't do that without my help. So yeah, archers are firing on in, and ooh, I forgot to like give soft groups to my units. Ooh, I forgot to do that. That might be bad. kind of need those control groups to help me out here, but yeah, we're getting some good tosses in. Those axemen got absolutely decimated, and I mean, there's no spears here, so like kind of tempting. Yeah, you go after the axes, you go after the peasants, you go after the Screeching Women, and you go after the Skirmisher Warband. And then, yeah, there's archers there as well. This is get my archers
The enemy
to stop shooting.
Virtue. They are not soldiers, only
And yeah, just wrap these guys up.
From our men.
Wrap them up, wrap them up.
The enemy general is slain.
And now let's get my other army,
It is time to
like,
press
moving
the
up
attack.
here. And honestly, have them run. Yeah, because that's a lot of ground to cover, and my guys are not going to get there in time if they're just going to be, you know, taking a sweet little time. So let's have my cav just continue. Actually no, just have 2 units mop up those remaining soldiers. You can do what I told you to do, and then over here, are you just what are you doing, sir? You have an army to lead. Yeah, you have an army. You gotta. What are you like? Are you turning into a messenger boy? And you're like, yeah, I'm just delivering orders. Don't mind me, guys. I'll be right back. I'll go get help. I'll go get help. All right. Yeah, you guys just continue mopping these guys up. There we go. And yeah, these guys, they're going. They're trucking. They're trucking. Cav. Yeah, what in the gosh darn are you doing? Come on, come up here and run, please. Oh, that's you. Okay, I get it. Hey, wow. We killed the enemy general.
The enemy general is dead.
And by we, I mean the barbarian mercenaries that I hired for my reinforcing army. Good job, guys. I was just singing their praise, too. I was just saying that they're actually overlooked. So, yep, I'm glad to see that I got proven right. Yeah, you guys can come up as well. And yeah, you can just come up as well. The army that I just fought is not the garrison army, correct? So, like, this is the army that's going to be holding Damme. So let's just run up here and run up here. And then run up here. And let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, how are we doing? I mean, it looks like my reinforcing army is like kind of doing okay, aren't they? It kind of looks like that way. I'm seeing a lot of routing German forces. We're shooting into the Spear Warband, which is pretty swell. Is there... Yeah, those Warband are gonna hurt those Light Auxilia. Chosen Archers, Chosen Archers. Okay, so let's get my cav around on this side. And yeah, just let's get rid of these Spear Warband. They should eventually break. And can we get into these chosen archers? And what are you? More chosen? Yeah, that's the depleted unit of chosen archers. So let's try to hit them. And chosen archers are getting fought right there. Spear warband. Gosh, are we gonna clean them up? I mean, yeah, my guys are doing pretty well. What about back here? Screeching women are fighting barbarian mercenaries, it appears. I have one routing unit. Looks like there are spear warband getting away, so yeah, we might not get like a full break or something like that. Here, you guys can chase there. And let's just keep moving the infantry up here. And wait, why are my guys running away? Are the chosen archers just crushing right now? I know they are like solid units in a melee, but I kind of thought that my cav would be able to handle it. There we go. There's the break. And what about you guys? Same thing. Yeah, chosen archers just being bosses. Yeah, armored general, run down those guys, please. Not that it's my job to tell you what to do, but do it, please. And yeah, just like one chunky unit of spear warband that's like for some reason deciding that it's not going to run away. So let's just get my guys away from them. And if one of you guys want to take care of them, and you guys do not need to fight the spear warband. Just get away, please. Yep, there we go, and continue the battle. Perfect. Perfect. Let's run them down here, and then you run down over there. And yeah, I don't know if there's like more guys that we can get to before they run off, which is unfortunate. But, all in all, pretty good victory, I suppose. Not bad at all. Looks like my allies' army did take some knocks. Yeah, this German army got 911 kills. The army that I faced, the small one, just got 19 kills. And yeah, we got 779. They got 548 for Publius Patroclus. And yeah, they did pretty well, honestly. By the time we showed up, they had kind of wrapped things up. So yeah, who did most of the work? The general got 64, 34 for Light Auxilia, 29 for Light Auxilia. Legionary cohorts, 36, 21 and 1. Auxilia got it. Yeah, decent kills for the Auxilia, honestly. 43, 30, 34, 25. Roman Cav, 43, 22. War Dogs, 26. Yeah, nice stuff. Yeah, Mercenaries, 50 for them. And then 61 for early Legionaries as well. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So we're going to have to still fight for Damme, I imagine. Yeah, some forces got back inside. Let's just drop a save, and where are we? We're here. So not much, not much. Some Barbarian Noble Cav, Chosen Archer Warband. Without the character, though, I wonder my chances of getting inside, 75%? So he's inside, and I have a 24% chance of opening the gates as well. And we see what they have. So yeah, 25 archers. Yeah, still 45 on the Barbarian Noble Cav. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see them. I wonder, like, what, huh. It's interesting that, like, the reinforcements did so well. Is it just the Barbarian Mercenaries and the Auxilia just, like, really just swarm the Cav and drag them down? Maybe that's what happened. 14,000 in the treasury. Yep, that feels decent. And Rome is the most advanced faction. Yes, we are. Any barracks or stables or anything like that? Nope. That's fine. Retraining soldiers. Ceasefire between the Germany and the Senate. Okay, interesting. And then trait increase. Sneaky. And this is for the guy that got into Damme. Okay, yeah, good for you. Good for you, sir. Our fleets off the coast of Spain can now probably reach Palma. Yes, they can. And what do we have here? So yeah, the garrison's minimal. It is. It's Iberian infantry, Poani infantry. So it's sword and spear. I don't know what the last unit is. And then 4-star general, their faction leader, of course. And what else do you have? So like not even a full stack. I guess it's a full stack if you include the 2 units inside. And yeah, long shield cavalry. 2 units of those. 3 round shield cavalry. No, 3 and 3. Yeah, 3 of each. Okay. So it's going to be their cav, mainly. It's going to be their strength. And then their infantry, pretty light, all things considered. And then, yeah, 4 stars for the general. So not bad. Not bad, but we got our guys. Yeah, I don't mind. So, like, I want to do, like, that. And I do want to use the scorpions, honestly. I think they'd be kind of fun. Can I get these guys in? And then, I mean, can I not move them out? No? Is that, Is there like no room to do that? So what do I want to take off? A spear unit. And can I not move them anywhere?
Can't do it, sir.
Yeah, it looks like I can't move units right now.
Fleet ready.
Yeah, it's a little cramped on this island.
Fleet ready. General.
I'll try that next turn. I'll see if I can take a unit off, or maybe can I put him back on the
Can't do it,
boat?
sir.
No, he just just can't do it. He keeps telling me he can't do it. I get it. All right, I get it. I could hire some Balearic slingers too. That would be nice. But no, we'll just do that next turn. That'll be nice. Taking Palma, getting a nice little presence here in the Western Mediterranean. And then I thought I saw, yeah, some more brigands. Okay, so warband, peasant, and a mystery unit. I was gonna send you. Yeah, I was gonna send you up north, but I think you have a bigger fish to fry down here. So let's just kind of get you over, and you can handle those brigands as well. And yeah, you guys are going to go up and fight those brigands. Everyone's going to be fighting brigands. And then you guys... So this army, I realize they're not quite ready. They still need some more early legionaries trained up. So a few more turns before that's ready. That's fine though. And then these boats can come on over. You can go back to blockading them. And yeah, let's just kind of use these navies as scouts and, you know, blockades as well. But eventually that army in Bordosholm, I believe should be good to take on Vicus Gothi. So these armies are going to be aiming towards Vicus Marcomanni. And if we get ourselves a good scrap against that army, that's fine as well. So we will be aiming in this. Do I want to go that direction or do I want to go this direction? Because if we come down the middle, we could potentially get jumped on by the garrison from Vicus Marcomanni and Vicus Gothi and this army. Whereas if we head down this direction, we might just be able to pick them off one by one. You know, so like if we do just fight this and they don't reinforce, that's fine. We can just pick it off.
Your Honor, on my way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
On my way.
That's what I'm thinking. So you guys move up, and then you continue. I want to get eyes on. Okay, we've got some more Germans coming over. Chosen archers and peasants, that's fine.
Without delay.
I just want to get eyes on here. So it looks like they have 3 units inside of that settlement. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if I have enough vision to get an accurate portrayal of what's going on there. And are the Thracians and the Brudii at war? Is that ever going to happen? No, they're not. Okay, fine. Because I was kind of hoping I could get an alliance with the Thracians and sort of get a little team-up action during, you know, the Civil War when that does happen. Of course, let's not forget, we can come down here and set Damme and put it under a siege. And just build a bunch of those and then maintain... Ooh, the gates are open. We could go in right now. Ooh, okay. Well, you know what? That is going to have to wait until the next episode. Before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. Until next time, this has been Conasip playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.